Hey. Welcome to the Triple B Experience podcast. This is Unscripted. I'm Gary D. This man right here is Cable. What's up, my dude?
What's up, everybody? How's it going, Gary?
Another day in paradise. Crazy week, but I'm glad to be back here with you and this gentleman right here, Mr. Triple B himself, Bad Bubba Brewer. How's it going, my man?
It's going good, gentlemen. Good evening. Good evening.
Yeah.
On this day.
A bittersweet day. We finally got to the end. Yeah.
I was getting to that. Bubba almost killed the punchline, but it is May the 4th. Say nothing. Oh, you were just doing Four Horsemen? Is that what you're doing? Okay. Yeah.
Woo! That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Woo, yeah.
Yeah, but we're one short for the Four Horsemen. But today is
I'm heavy for two.
You're two of us. Okay.
Well, yeah. Well, 2.5 because the dirt blizzard. I haven't touched it, but it was everlasting. It was everlasting.
I love that blizzard. I know. I was craving one tonight.
I know you do. No gummies.
I don't know how we even got into blizzards, but Bubba would lead us there.
Sorry, it's unscripted.
But anyway,
he'll get us there. Yeah, right.
Four Horsemen.
Scoot, thanks for tuning in.
Big Bubba and Little Bubba. I'm assuming he's talking about. Anyway, it is May the 4th. May the 4th be with you two gentlemen. I was not
you as well.
Big day for me anyway, and Bubba. Cable, you're probably like
huge, huge. Best franchise of all time, and I will kick somebody's ass if yes. Best franchise of all time, Cable. Better than Fast and Furious. Better than Lord of the Rings. Better than anything. Better than Star Trek. Better than anything.
Well, the MCU is a franchise.
I understand that, but it's totally different. Totally different.
The whole episode just took a turn, Gary. Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, it's all good. Controversy creates cash, right?
It's the best.
There we go.
Hold on, Cable. It's the best franchise under one story ever. The Marvel MCU is different stories,
but it's an interconnected universe.
It is, but it's only connected by
Star Wars is different stories.
Well, now it is.
Star Wars is well, yeah.
The Skywalkers. No,
I object.
With that one. Best friend. Okay.
It's
I love them
my
both.
Personal favorite. I do love Marvel though. But Star Wars is my thing. Always has been more of my thing. But I love them both. It's a free world, freedom of speech. Everybody has their opinions, and gentlemen, we've always got shit to say.
Unless you're Dave Chappelle. I mean,
oh shit, yeah.
That's true. Well,
that's true.
God bless them though.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully nobody tackles us in the middle of this.
Well, they can. I won't get up because it'll take me a week because I'm so out of shape.
Well,
I don't think anybody's coming for you after they saw your display of power during the draft show last week.
We'll get into that. But first, before we get into it, how was your gentleman's week? I know you guys did the big, podcast last week with the Steelers Realm.
The Megacast 3, brother.
Megacast 3.
It was hard.
So it was,
it was great, but it was hard. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
But other than that, how was your week? Do anything fun?
No.
Just
I get up fun.
Closet door yet? Or
it's okay. I went back to boxing. That's about the only excitement that I did, and then I mowed grass in the rain yesterday. Oh yeah, it shows. But it's a work in progress. And I just mowed grass in the rain yesterday, just feeling it like it was.
That's brutal.
Yeah, I felt like I was one of the father in Groundhog Day when he was going for him and Bill Murray, and then he got struck by lightning. I hurried and got my lawnmower in the shed though.
Dude, it was like we had a tornado warning down here.
I
don't know. It's like
I know.
County, but you
would
would
be that picture.
You'd
that
be
famous
the guy
picture online.
mowing the grass in a tornado.
Well, people drive by my house 85 miles an hour, and
what does that have to do with the tornado?
Uh-oh. Larry Stryker. Hi, guys. Sorry, Bubba Brewer. I can't get into Star Wars and wish we could skip May 4th every year. LOL. From Extreme Wrestling Podcast. Larry.
I used to like you.
Larry. If I could, right here, Larry. That's what
right.
It's the
force choke with the sleep apnea.
Oh, yeah.
He is the real life Darth Vader.
Oh man, we got a lot of people.
We got Shane. Shane, you will be there with us. We are going to
Nice.
all experience, Doctor Strange together. We're going to get into that. Let's see.
So
Craig, what's up, my man? I knew you'd
Craig,
be here.
thanks for tuning in,
What's
Craig.
up, guys?
Yes.
We appreciate all you guys tuning in. Beth from Florida, thanks for tuning in. Sue, thanks for tuning in. Scott, thanks for tuning in. Pastor Adams, God bless you. Thank you for tuning in. And that,
Can you bless us?
God, yes, bless us. Yes, thank you. And your mom showed up.
Oh, now we're in trouble.
Your mom's here.
Oh, hey, can we heckle her?
Thanks for showing up, Deb. I'm waiting.
Now
for
I can say all the mom jokes. Hey, Mom, happy Mother's Day, by the way.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Happy Mother's Day to all your mothers.
Happy Mother's Day to
to
St. Rosie,
yes.
And Mama Debbie. So happy Mother's Day.
I'm taking
my wife as well.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
God bless all the mothers. And I'm taking my mom. Me and my sister are tagging up Sunday. We're going to the Chinese buffet because my mom loves Chinese.
Hey,
that'll be a nice Mother's
Day.
Day.
A Chinese buffet with Bubba.
She said zip it, Gary. But thank you.
I love you too, Mother. You could just see your way out. Anyway, but anyway, last time I was at a Chinese buffet with Bubba, that was entertaining.
Was it?
All you can eat. Yeah, they didn't know how to handle
I love Economics 101, Mav.
Well, he packed it in. It wasn't the quite the heat plate from the eat part, but it was damn near close. The plate was full. Multiple plates were full, and then they chase him out.
You've been here for an hour. You get out, fat guy. You go now. You go
you didn't tip him.
No.
Which you don't know what to do. What do you do at a buffet? Do you tip or do you not tip? Somebody answer that. But anyway,
I do not.
But
if Bubba's there, a tip is deserved.
No, I'm serving myself. I'm serving myself.
There's some poor sucker trying to keep up with you in the back, though.
I'm a very good tipper, but I'm serving myself, and I grew up I spent many years in the service industry. And look, ladies and gentlemen, if you're ever waiting on me, please, by the love of God, give me more than one napkin. Can you see? I need more than one. That's based on your tip.
Well, it depends. What are you using the napkin for? To cover your
Wipe
chest?
my face. Wipe my face.
Okay, well.
I think they just want to watch you struggle, Bubba.
No, I don't know what.
Anyway, to get to the point of my story, they weren't happy about not getting a tip, and they were like, speaking their language, talking shit on Bubba.
Well, I like when you bring up the buffet and mention it was quite a time, and Bubba says, "Was it?" Because he'd wrecked so many buffets, he wasn't sure which one.
He wrecks them.
I know. I'm sorry. Those were the days. Those were the days.
The good old days.
How you doing?
They were great days in my life, Bubba. So
yeah, they were good in my tune. And just like I said, economics. Because where could you go and eat $150 worth of food for $8.99?
Well, which buffet are you going to?
Any one, if it's $8.99.
If you got to pick one.
If I have to pick one, the best buffet.
No, I'm asking where you're taking your mom, St. Rosie.
The one in Indiana. The one in Indiana. Okay. That's the only one that's available now.
Is the one still over by the mall? The one that you and I used to go to?
The one across from the mall is still open. Yeah. The other one that has the sushi has closed down. I don't know if they had all their papers signed and they got busted by ICE. I don't know because they closed.
Vanilla ice or what?
Vanilla ice, ice, baby.
Yeah,
I don't know. They had good sushi there, and I was like, for 6 pieces of sushi, you can't go wrong because 6 pieces of sushi cost like $8.
You could go better with not getting sushi.
I love sushi though. I love the peony shrimp. We get a lot of protein.
Hi, William. What's up, man?
Hey, how you doing?
Mark Madden needs more than one napkin too. Yeah, I don't know.
He does.
I think, Bubba, you should call the show tomorrow and challenge Mark Madden to an eating contest.
He doesn't eat that much anymore. He
could have fooled me.
He hung up on some guy today from Detroit, and the guy was just getting his question out, and he goes, he hung up on him. Like,
he had like a breakdown a couple weeks ago on air, and they took him off for a while.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, I did not know that.
Oh, yeah, somebody was fucking with him.
It wasn't me, people. Ladies and gentlemen, it was not me.
I think ever since the Flair thing, he's lost his mind.
Well, yeah, he started that started a big thing, and then something happened on air where somebody had his personal cell phone number, told him that they were his neighbor, and that they got one of his packages by accident and went to put it on his doorstep and accidentally opened his door and his cat ran away. And he was like on air freaking out. He's like, I don't believe it, but how I have to check. Like it was weird. He threatened to get a gun at one point. Like it was crazy.
What that
Hopefully
guy
has nothing to do with this. But,
no, Mark Madden did.
Well, the thing is, though, that's Madden's only friend is that cat because he probably treats everybody. It's all a gimmick that he does that on radio, and everybody this past weekend thought that I was talking about Mark Madden. And let me tell you a little story real quick, if I can, on Unscripted, guys. It was
I don't know if that's the right place for that, Bubba.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna tell it anyway.
I'm kidding.
Well, it wasn't Mark Madden. But look, I have a lot of people on my Facebook, and they have pictures. And they have friends and they have pictures. Well, these three individuals, they took a picture like the three of us would take a picture. Okay. Well, this guy called him fat fucks. So I took offense to that and I wrote something. Right. Yeah, it's really, really, really bad. And this guy here is a fourth-rated, color commentating guy from WCW on Shotgun Saturday night. Thinks he's a keyboard warrior. And these guys are just having a picture, and it wasn't Mark Madden. Everybody, I don't know how old he is.
He can't be young. I mean,
Christopher Cruz, that's your name. So I called him out because he's a piece of shit. But anyway, he was busting
the people.
Well, he was busting everybody's balls, and then he started fat shaming me, and I'm like, hey, buddy, this ain't your time. I said, I'll slap the taste right out of your mouth. And I tell you what, silence. There was crickets. He didn't block me. He didn't do anything. But I was just sticking up for these guys because they were just taking a picture. And I talked off Facebook, and he thanked me for that. And I was like, no problem. I said, I seen that stuff, and that's not right. Not that I'm but I don't like bullies anyway because I was bullied when I was a kid, man, and it sucks. Especially
you're a voice of the voiceless, Bubs.
Well, I mean, that's bullshit. I mean, friends are just having a picture. And he was just going off because he's trying to make a difference. I try to make a difference in other ways, not making fun of people and being that rude and crude.
You did make a difference to somebody. You know what I mean? Well, but do you think we could send him a picture of you at the Chinese buffet?
Well, as long as I have a couple napkins, I'd be more than happy to send some pictures to Christopher Cruz. If that is your real name, Christopher Cruz.
I could just see this picture. Bubba has
the brother of Eddie Cruz. Yeah.
He's chowing down on some Chinese, giving him the finger. Yeah. I think it'd be great.
You've been here a full hour, fat
in
guy.
The background yelling at him.
Yeah, hit me with a spatula and shit, and I'm still eating chicken.
That's right.
Hey, Cracker Vance, what's up, brother?
Cracker Vance, oh boy, we're all kinds of all over.
We're on a roll tonight.
Beth said Publix has the best sushi. I did not know that. That's in Florida.
Now you know.
Yeah, that's awesome. But this whole week has been just it's. I miss this stuff right here though. Because this is like, it's a cleansing of the palate.
We get it all out on this show.
We do.
As I said, we're not just a podcast, we're an experience, and we always have shit to say, right?
We already covered blizzards, sushi, Chinese buffets, moms. We got it. We're on it tonight.
We got it all.
Yeah.
Actually, we got
fat
some more
shaming, bullies.
That's right. You don't mess with.
I could be Captain Chaos from Cannonball Run and kick everybody's ass. That honestly, guys, that I wanted to be my wrestling gimmick. I wanted to do that. You ever watch Cannonball Run?
Yep.
The original Cannonball Run when he had Dean Martin and Sammy getting drunk and Burt Reynolds and Tom DeLuise was just cracking up, and then Dom DeLuise, his alter ego. Oh, him.
Like that could have been you.
Yeah, I always thought that, but
you let somebody talk you into being the Bubster.
Yeah, the Bubster. Yeah, brother, how you doing? Yeah.
Well, that was like
I could go. If I could turn back time,
yes,
I wouldn't listen to anybody.
Keep it going.
All your stories that you tried to have me do, you make it, and you don't. I didn't know how to rhyme that one, but.
And you're laughing last. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. So
every week there needs to be a Bubba karaoke corner.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
Thank you. Well, I tried to say, hey, Cracker, what about the Popeye chicken?
Why are you
Popeye
calling this guy Cracker?
That's his nickname, Cracker
Okay,
Vance.
all right. As long as we're not calling anybody weird.
Nope, that's his name.
Okay. All right.
And hey, Lou, how you doing? But he wanted to know about the Popeyes in Indiana. They painted the lines this week, and I want to say that
They're making progress.
Yeah,
making progress.
Dollar General.
That's what we need weekly is a Bubba update on Popeyes.
Yes, we do.
Dollar General is done in Josephine quicker than Popeyes is in service.
Yeah, it is.
It's unreal.
Yeah.
I say you skip the Popeyes and just go to Bob's Pizza. But I'm just saying.
I love Bob's Pizza.
That's right.
Wapahos.
Wapahos are the best.
I get no onions.
I get it all because
I just don't like onions, but I like 6 to 8 pieces and then a Wapaho.
Well,
it balances out. You fat guy at Bob's Pizza, you go now.
No, they're never going to kick you. Uncle Teddy's not going to kick you out.
No, I love Bob's. I just love their Wapahos. Those are the best hoagies in town.
You go down the road, get a Blizzard.
Or
the Meadows.
I'm trying to eat right.
Can't lose.
For real. I went back to boxing at Brandon Watkins Boxing. I'm back. I'm back
until Sunday comes around. You go to the Chinese buffet, brother. You got to make it.
I'm just going to eat chicken. I'm going to eat chicken. Portion control.
How much snacks are you sneaking in on Friday?
Oh, I don't have.
Well, he's buying them, so probably not many.
Yeah, I don't have Vinnie Mac anymore to put him in his hoodie.
Kidding. I'll buy my
Vinnie Mac used to put him in his hoodie because we used to go to Kmart in Indiana. I'm like, okay, Vinnie, because he was younger. Nobody looks at the young kid. Sorry, Kel, for listening. Nope. I mean, my nephews are like, I buy it. Okay, guys, put it in your hoodies.
That's I used to go to the Dollar Tree before Cable and Jeremy would get there, and I'd get them some snacks or whatever, and we'd pack.
Yeah, we used to do that. Same idea, Bubba. We'd shove like a box of Bunch of Crunch or something into Jeremy's hoodie, and he'd just go stomping in, and you could hear it bouncing and crunching the whole way through the door. It's like, don't want to tell Jeremy, hey, keep it down because we're breaking the law. But
they Indiana will not see me opening weekend. Thank God.
They're probably saying the same thing.
Hey, Fortnite, what's up, brother?
Kids. They're probably like trembling on Friday. I hope he's not back.
Well, I don't want to get I don't want to get on any type of social media like after tonight.
Oh, it's bad.
It's terrible, man.
It was bad. Stuff leaked out over the weekend. I don't know if it's true or not, and if it's true, it sucks that I saw it. But
I don't look it.
I don't either.
I don't look. I'll go on eBay. Fuck it. I'll buy shit on eBay. Do whatever. I'll do comic book stuff. But I'm not, because someone's gonna. No one can keep their mouth shut. Nobody. In any type. Nothing.
And Twitter's the worst too, because that's all it is people just bullshitting. So I've been staying off Twitter. All I do is check Gigi Dolan's Twitter, and that's it.
Hey Shane, I know exactly what you're talking about, right? And I laugh about that all the time. But I'm not going to put that on screen. Just because. But that is funny. Very true. We'll talk about it Friday
because she could kick all our asses.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yes, she can.
But good point. And also, Shane, I want to know which one of us is going to draw the short straw and have to listen to Bubba snoring while we're watching the movie.
What? No, brother.
I don't know.
It's a Marvel. Look, MCU and Star Wars. I'm up. I'm good. And City Slickers with a bottle of Mad Dog is total different story. Because that happened.
You couldn't. City Slickers didn't keep your interest.
No, but Curly's Gold. Classic. I know. Yeah. But it was Curly. It was a sequel. The first one was good
too.
Yeah, but I used to party like a rock star. Hey, Boothie, what's up? I used to party with Jeff Stump, and we were all drinking that night. And then it was Mad Dog. I used to drink Mad Dog like it was Kool-Aid. Like I'd go through walls and shit, man. Mad Dog was like an elixir from the Lord.
Bubba busts through the wall. Oh no!
John Fordyce.
He might have had some before the MegaCast 3. It might be in his closet.
No, I wouldn't. But hey, Fordyce said, Cable, you have an awesome collection of figures.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Fordyce. He anybody needs a home inspection, John Fordyce. He did my house. Awesome.
And he didn't even pay us to say that.
Nope, he did not.
So,
no, it's not about it's not about that. It's just
we're community here. We're community.
If people
put everybody over.
If people show up, I like to give plugs up because that's just God's way. on May 4th.
He's the voice of the voiceless.
And Boothie, he showed up. He's got BPS Construction. Anybody in Indiana County needs some stuff built. He was going to do my wall, but he would charge me like triple because I'm the dumbass that broke it. But it was only a door.
So he's got the good wood?
Oh, he's busy all the time building shit. Yeah. He actually is the one. Booth actually remodeled the Rose Inn in Ernest, Pennsylvania.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey,
it looks nice in there, actually. Looks really nice.
Good job, we working a show there and somebody went through a table that wasn't supposed to go through a table one time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A guy I worked with was at that show.
That's embarrassing.
I forgot all about the table and he brought it up and I was like, oh my God, I remember something about a table being broken.
Yeah, it was bad, man. It was probably that death match where Sheiky, all the bikers grabbed the Iraqi flag and burned it, and Sheik's like, "Hey, Bubba, am I gonna get that? This is crazy." I was like, "I know,
think
brother.
That was the show, but
we'll get you out of there." But
yeah,
it wasn't supposed to break. It wasn't supposed to.
Is there any guilt that we've wasted? 21 minutes of people's time?
No. Hey, Steele, thanks for
me either. Me either.
It's good. Hopefully, the people enjoyed it as much as we do.
Hey, we appreciate you tuning in.
The millions.
But anyway, guys.
Millions.
Anyway, I have to say something here.
Okay.
Since I was not a part of the mega cast, I couldn't do it. I was working, matter of fact. But
I remember that Fordyce.
Kenny Pickett is the ticket, baby. I don't care what anybody says. You jag-offs on the mega cast that did not want a quarterback. I'm telling you. No, actually, guys, in all honesty, I'm ecstatic that
I didn't think he'd be there.
Picked Kenny Pickett. However,
I didn't think he'd be there.
I'm always skeptical with this because you never know if these quarterbacks are going to transfer to the NFL. And Kenny's a proven leader. He's a really good leader. He's improved every year that he's played. And he's a good dude. You're not going to have to worry about him.
Well, he's
knock
engaged.
On wood.
No, he's engaged. Knock on wood.
You're not going to worry about him being a jag-off around town or anything like that.
Like you said, the biggest thing is how that's a big leap from college to NFL. And I'm still holding my breath on Mac Jones. I'm not.
But he was the most. He was the most ready.
Yeah.
Out of Willis and him, he was the most like NFL ready now.
Mav, let me ask you because I know you're a huge Pitt fan, and I know you love Kenny Pickett, and I don't blame you one bit. Now, did you think God would actually have him? Did you think either?
Nope.
Can I say this, Cable? Because I know you're going to correct me. The Redskins, or
I think that's illegal, Bob. I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
Yeah. That is frowned upon. There's going to be somebody knocking at your door in probably 5 minutes.
I'm part Cherokee, a little bit, but.
The little bubble.
Why'd you go like this?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
How about Carolina? Oh. Did you think what? Whoa, see? Woo! Did you think
getting all worked up here?
That's okay. Did you think those two teams would have took Pickett?
Yeah. I didn't think he'd make it to the Steelers. And whenever it came down to the Steelers going to pick, I thought it was going to be Willis.
And I'd have been my door would have went off the fucking hinges. My door is seriously. I love Pickett, but my door would have went off the hinges with Willis.
But I think, Tomlin was whining and dining him and spent so much time with Willis because he didn't think Pickett would even make it to them. So he didn't really, but he's the super troll, man. I mean, whether you realize it or not, Tomlin is a mastermind of that stuff. Again,
he was a mastermind of the time management.
Well,
I know. It's gonna be. This is the year. This training camp is gonna be could be the biggest in such a long time. Maybe after a Super Bowl when they win. Mm-hmm. Plus we haven't been there in years, so every day.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Just with the Pickett, with this competition.
Yeah, no, I get it. I really, really, really hope. I'm just please allow him to have success as a Steeler because I want him to have it so bad. Just like I wanted Connor to have it, but I really, really want Pickett to come through just so I can look back and say, MegaCast 3, suck it. Kenny Pickett, baby.
Hey, I was on the same boat as you, Gary. I was rooting for Pickett the whole time.
Yes, he was. Yeah, Booth,
but no,
broke Marino's school records. Yes, he did. Booth.
Let me ask you guys. He
might have been there for a year longer though, so I don't know.
Since we're all on here together, how concerned are you about his hand size?
Well, you know what they
What
say
the hell
about
does
small
I
hands.
mean? That's I got. Well,
Small gloves.
I ain't saying shit. But anyway, but also too, Willis was the third on their board. Steele says, and it would have been Ritter from Cincinnati.
Yeah. Yep. Which I'm glad we didn't get him, but he went before Willis.
Yeah.
So,
well, the curse is lifted. The curse is lifted.
Well,
it doesn't matter.
So.
Well, I mean, because I remember in '83.
Let's not put too much pressure on the kid.
No, he's going to have a lot of pressure, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm worried about that.
Anything I put on him, he's not going to hear anyway. But it's the same scenario, though. This is the same scenario as they needed defense. And I was a big – now, when I knew Jordan Davis was taken off the board, and I'm glad he went to Philadelphia and not the Baltimore Ravens, because the Ravens had a half-decent draft.
Yeah, they had a really good draft.
And then when they took Pickett, I just didn't think he was going to be there, and I thought they were going to do – I thought they might have did Willis. I didn't know.
I thought it was going to be Willis. Yeah,
it was a little scary. But I'm happy. I'm good.
I don't know. If nothing else, we definitely have the three most handsome quarterbacks around. That's for sure.
Well, I think we have the best three quarterbacks on paper, 1, 2, and 3. Not just one, because one would be the guy that used to play for the guy down below. I think he's down below. Yeah.
You're talking about Little Bubba?
No, I'm talking. No. Little Bubba has no say, brother.
He's getting put over tonight. Man.
Yeah, he is. Because, with Brady and Aaron Rodgers, and maybe Jordan Love being at 1 and 2, but the Steelers, 1, 2, 3, just on paper alone, looks very, very good.
Because they're one of like NFL. 3 teams that even carry 3 quarterbacks.
Yeah, well, they got 4, so they got another one.
They're keeping no. You guys laugh. That guy's. I've been reading up on him. That guy could be something. He's going to make the practice squad.
No way they keep 4.
They're going to put him on a practice squad.
90% of the NFL doesn't even carry 3 quarterbacks now. That's craziness.
I thought
you're different. That's for sure.
I thought after Pickett got drafted, I thought maybe they would try to trade off Rudolph, and try to get more draft picks. But he's still there.
I'll be surprised if Rudolph's there by the end of the season.
Same.
They're going to keep. They had 3 last year. They actually had 4.
Well,
Josh Dobbs.
I mean, you got Pickett. You gave money to Mitch. You got to get him on the field at least, unless he gets beat out by Pickett. So they got this 4th quarterback they drafted.
He might not.
They know they don't. They know Mason don't do shit for them. He's not a football player.
He had a couple chances.
Right.
He had a couple
so why would you ever keep him on the roster when you could put that towards another body at another position?
Yeah.
I just
they might need another kicker.
Well, no. I hope no. Boswell's he's come back.
Well,
Boswell
he got creamed last time.
And he did get a few Bubba star of the games though. So
yes.
I mean,
he also got damn near murdered. So you might need to keep 2 kickers.
Well, the punter,
Yeah, that's questionable.
That is questionable. But
they always going through a lot though. So
they'll put the quarterback on the practice squad because I'm telling you, he played for Stanford, which I didn't even know.
Yeah. But I think he's really mobile, right?
I mean,
yes, very mobile. Probably more mobile than all 3.
To be honest with you, they could utilize him. If they kept him up, got rid of Rudolph, kept him up, they could utilize him as they're going to do Wildcat. They could,
they're going to have 3 going into that first game. I'm telling you, they're not going in with just 2. There's no way.
But anyway, in all seriousness, you guys did a really nice job. Both, you guys.
Well, you did a nice job setting it up and getting the.
Wish I could have been a part of it, but it is what it is. When duty calls, got to bring home the bacon, right? But
yes, you do.
Bacon.
I love bacon. I love bacon.
Me too.
Should
we just do a food podcast?
Hold on, before
what this is evolving into?
No. Joshua Hayes says
a little Bubba podcast.
No, I'm sorry. Joshua Hayes just commented, "There's only 2 ways to get a great quarterback: pay the farm or tank." Steelers did what they had to do, and can't wait to see how Pickett pans out.
I agree.
And Joshua actually is a manager at the comic book shop and a huge Batman fan.
Oh, cool.
Well, he should come on and talk to us.
Yes, and he knows what he's talking about. We need to get you on, Josh. Bacon is the best.
Willing, we'd love to have him. But no, I agree wholeheartedly. And to be honest, in all seriousness, I didn't mean to say, suck it, MegaCast 3 or whatever. But
yeah, you did.
I did. But honestly, guys, when he was still there, he had to be taken. He had to. You had to.
I know.
Like you got to look at you got to think for the future because Trubisky isn't going to be there forever.
I would have loved to.
You got to draft a young quarterback.
I would have loved a defensive lineman or offensive lineman even.
Awesome. Let's make it happen. Awesome. Let's make it happen.
Nice.
We'll schedule it.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll schedule it, Joshua. We'll schedule it. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad with the defensive, and I'll talk about all that stuff on my show, the Black and Gold Dynasty.
Triple B Black and Gold Dynasty.
Whatever it is. I got so many.
I mean, I got so many goddamn shows. Triple B this. I need to change your name to Cable and all your shows because then it's easier to remember. And then Mav has his show with the music stuff. It's coming.
Yeah,
it's coming. How you gonna spell that?
Like
brother?
Little Bubba.
How you gonna spell that?
Well, Anyway, I just wanted to put my 2 cents in on the Steelers.
No, your 2 cents is duly noted because you are you've loved Pickett the whole time, and you're a Pitt fan, and this is
I have a man
probably
crush.
a dream come true. That's okay. I had a thing for Ben.
The thing of it, I hope he lives up to expectations. I'm really pulling for the kid. It was really cool to see. He went to Kennywood the next day, which
he did a lot of stuff.
Which I'm like, he probably should have been there. He lived here for how long? But yeah, I don't know. He went to Kennywood, rode the Steelers.
I heard
roller coaster and all.
I heard Steely McBeam's pissed off because he hung out with a kangaroo. I heard. Hey guys. I wish you'd hung out with me for a little bit. I just know.
They might want to hire you.
Who?
You might be the next kangaroo.
No, that was my Steely McBeam voice.
Oh, okay.
Hey, guys. I always had a dream of doing voices. I tell you, I don't know.
I tried to squeeze this in on the MegaCast, but hope for you guys that Kenny Pickett doesn't start and become a turnover machine because that last name is ripe for the picking for some splash lines and
that's true.
Graphics.
But now we got Pickett to Pickens. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like Try saying that.
Before we get off the football talk here and we go to other topics that we truly all love, and we do love football. Did you guys know that he is the great nephew of Bo Jackson?
You told us that actually.
Oh,
you told us that via text message. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, so
Mr. Hayes got another one. Pickett can throw and run. Key in today's NFL, where defenders are forced to slow a step to avoid penalties and fines. And they said, "Can he pick 6?" That's what he said. Is a joke there, I believe.
And you saw that was good. That was good. You saw his agility because they're probably going to end up changing rules where quarterbacks can't fake slide. Like right there shows what he's capable of, physically. So it'll be an interesting season for sure.
All right, William. One last thought before we move on here. I trust the pick. They obviously know Pickett inside and out, even though they're not allowed to be involved with college athletes. Quotations. They definitely keep notes from across the facility. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
They definitely have more eyes on the Pitt guys, just instinctively. In a lot of ways, in my opinion, even though they're not supposed to.
They did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like they're cheating then, I guess, huh?
Oh, okay.
Not as bad as some people we know.
Hey, real quick, anybody else watch that Penn's game last night?
I did, man, and I tell you what, I was just like, please score the goal so I can go to bed.
Yeah,
they played 2 games.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like it was awesome though. It was
great.
rewarding.
It was a great win in Madison Square Garden. I don't know a lot of hockey
that
stuff.
pace. They can't keep up with that.
Hey, if they split, that's good. Bring it home. I don't know a lot about hockey, and I know when I don't know something, I don't. And I never wanted to do a Steelers show or podcast against the Pens in the playoffs or a Steeler game. That's just stupid, and that's why I didn't do it too much. But yeah, I'm a big.
It
was like 1:30 or something in the morning, I believe.
What was that one back in like 08 or 09 that went super long like that when they had? I don't think it was when they won the cup for 09 season. I think it was 08.
Was that the Capitals or something?
I can't even remember. Like the only thing I remember is old stories of Bubba. That's it. Like other than that, I have no tales of the past.
Blown away by a third string goalie, Boothie says, and Josh says Pens are 13-5 all time at Madison Square Garden in the playoffs. Let's burn these fools. So these are all the Facebook chat. that I bring
hope you're
to
right.
the YouTube.
If
Yes,
I was
we do.
If I was a betting man, before the series, I would have said, no, I don't know about
I
this,
can't
guys.
bet because I
don't
I
either.
bet with my heart. I bet with my heart. I bet on life, and I wake up every morning and get a fresh breath of fresh
air. Somebody
air.
tell me what the record was against the Rangers this year, because if I remember correctly, I don't know if they even beat them at all. I can't even remember.
Longest
but
playoff game in
it wasn't
Madison Square
good.
Garden, Boothie says.
It wasn't good. Yeah, but that was
the game you guys were talking about. Josh says the Red Wings in 3 overtimes to stay alive in Game 5 that you guys are talking about.
Okay,
and that was the third overtime 2008 game.
Cool.
So we got a little bit of hockey talk, which I don't know much.
Good deal.
It's unscripted.
I love hockey, but I don't know everything about hockey.
I don't know anything. I don't know a lot about hockey.
It's a fun game, especially the playoffs.
Hey, little story. I played at work one time.
You played with yourself at work, or you played hockey?
No.
You and little Bubba.
Rangers. No. At work, we used to be able to play hockey, and I always played hockey.
Like table hockey or like legit?
No, real hockey, like street hockey. I did it a couple years ago, and I loved it. It was a good workout. I loved it. And like the one time, it was staff versus the people that lived there, and we were undefeated. Man, we kicked their ass. It was awesome.
Sure you did.
That sounds like Strange Brew. Did you ever see Strange Brew with Rick Moranis?
Yeah.
Where they have the mental asylum and they're making them play hockey.
Bubba is Strange Brew. That should be his next.
Okay. So
anyway,
let's next topic.
All right. So, gentlemen, today was not only is it May the 4th, but it was the final episode of Moon Knight.
Part of the greatest franchise ever made.
This
one
is
of the greatest franchises ever made.
People.
So we are going to talk about Moon Knight here. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this? How it ended? Just overall.
I was satisfied.
Same.
I
actually liked the post-credit scene the best.
I did.
If I wouldn't have got that, I think I would have felt unsatisfied.
Yeah, a little bit. I agree with that. I think they stuck the landing as a whole. Yeah. I think it could have used another episode or two, obviously, and that seems to be a bad trend with the Disney Plus Marvel shows. Yeah, they do a lot of really good setup, and then they hurry up and cram the ending in. They've done it with almost every show so far.
Do you think the episodes 7 and 8 don't need to be rushed because they rush every 7 or the last one and the one before seem like they're always rushed? Everything else is good until up to then. That's just
especially with the longer shows that they do the shorter series. Because WandaVision, I think that was paced out pretty good. They got 10 episodes because they were shorter episodes. But everything else has been longer, shorter seasons. And I loved Hawkeye until that finale, and it just didn't quite land it for me. But for everything that Moon Knight was, I think they summed it up pretty well. Could have been done better, but overall, I'm satisfied.
There's still more story to tell, though, gentlemen.
I don't know if we're gonna get it. We might not get it.
Yeah, because they're
really
they're not doing a season 2. They said that.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, they said they don't want to do any season 2s.
Then why would you end that way?
But they're gonna do. They're giving Loki season 2 because he's Loki.
Yeah, well, I love Loki, so
I do too. I think all these shows could use a season 2. Really,
I would be surprised if they don't change their mind on that.
But also, too, they can make Moon Knight into a theatrical version.
Yeah, I don't think it's the last time we see the character. I just don't know if we get another series. Now they did. I saw a headline. I didn't read it, but apparently in the advertising leading up to this final episode, at some point, all of the graphics and stuff changed the wording from series finale to season finale.
Okay.
So that could mean something, or maybe it doesn't mean anything. We'll just have to wait and see. But from what I understand, and we break down the episodes every week or most weeks. You always give us the IMDb score. What I see on Twitter and stuff, it was very well received. So I'd be shocked if we don't see more Moon Knight somewhere.
You know what? I thought it was absolutely a beautiful show. Like they did it beautifully. The culture, everything around it.
Yes.
I tell you what, what's the God, I'm drawing a blank here. What's the award for the actors? Which one is it?
The
Emmys for TV.
Emmys. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
He deserves one.
Yes.
Oh, definitely.
Because my goodness, was he amazing. Like you're portraying multiple personalities, not just two. You added third in here as well.
You're doing it believably.
Yes. Yeah. And
he gives Tom Hill, the guy who plays Loki, a run for his money.
Yeah.
I
agree with that.
Tom Hilton.
Hiddleston.
Sorry, Hiddleston.
Yes.
It's hard to remember everything. It is.
Yeah.
But no, it's beautifully done. Even the lead lady role.
Yeah, Layla,
thank you.
Speaking of that, but I know we're going to talk about maybe the last episode, but she was combined of two characters into one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Actually, guys, it only scored a 7.6 out of 10.
I don't get that.
Which isn't terrible, but it's not the best. But
that's if I remember right, that's the lowest episode of the season from what you read that we recapped, I believe.
Yeah,
because it was shorter. It was short. I think it was everything. I thought everything was rushed, but I didn't think they were going to be able to do this. And I know Cable, and Kevin Feige, we trust.
You're right.
And you do, Mav. You do the same thing. You two guys trust him. And I was like, where is he going to go and how is he going to do it? But I was like, I should never talk shit because it never works out for me when I do talk shit. But
except for when you're standing up for the voice of the voiceless.
Well, thank you. But it just seemed like everything was good. That I like that. I saw the episode twice today. I thought it was really good.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. I thought it was such good acting in that movie or that show, series, whatever. It was great. I thought they did a great job. Were there times when I was confused? Yes. I admitted that on the podcast many times, but the last two episodes really tied things together for me. And really made me realize where they were going. So go ahead.
I want to be confused. Like, I don't want to see everything coming. I don't want to understand everything without, like, I like having to think about it and pick it apart and understand it.
Yeah.
I don't like it to be just spoon fed to me and I just get it all right away.
At the same time, I don't feel like I need a PhD to understand it either. You know what I mean? There's got to be that balance. I don't want to be able to predict it, but I want to be able to understand what the hell I'm watching. But no, I mean, and there's something about this, like his mental health, like that was just, I'm not going to say attractive to me, but like there was something like intriguing. Like it kept me really engaged.
It's showing a light on a topic that doesn't get
a serious topic. A serious topic.
Mainstream media a whole lot.
Right.
And it took a serious look at it,
But I will say this. Out of all the shows, and I'm going to have you guys rank this within your list of shows, but out of all the shows that Marvel has done on Disney Plus, this one had me the most, I guess I'll say emotional in a lot of ways. Like it was so like up and down. The roller coaster was there, right? And it's just, you felt for him. You know what I mean? So
I just didn't know where it was going to go. I didn't know how it was going to go because it always differs from the comic books, and I'm a comic book enthusiast, and I understand it's not going to be the same. Nothing is ever going to be the same as I'm reading the stuff over here. It's not going to happen.
Well,
they switch characters and give different stuff, and that sometimes irritates me, but I have to get over it.
I'm a purist in some ways, maybe about like baseball and some other things, but I always look at it this way, especially with like music and movies and stuff like that. Like if I wanted a band to sound like the album, I would just listen to the album, right? Well, it would give me no reason to go see them live. So if Moon Knight was just like the comic books, you could just go read the damn comic books. You don't really even need to watch it.
But you're seeing it live. So that's where it is. I mean, you can still read it, but you can see it moving and flowing on screen. Like for me, if I'm listening to say AC/DC, I want to hear AC/DC sound like they do on the record.
Yeah, but not to the this maybe you, but for me, it's not
I'm
to the
different.
point.
Yeah, that's
not to the point that like I want the banter in between. I want
right.
the
But I'm okay now.
I want
I'm
different.
okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay. I'm okay because, like I said, I never thought that these stories were ever going to be told. So I'm going to have to deal with what the stories are. And I'm, I got the mention of the Bushman. The Bushman never actually was a character that we actually seen. So I'm okay with that.
I love that they mentioned him.
They
like
mentioned
I
him.
didn't
They
know
did
if they would. And I was more happy about that than I thought I would be. Like, if you had told me before the show started that you're just going to hear the name Bushman, I don't know if I would have been that excited, but actually hearing them say it, I got really excited about
got
that.
a pop out of you. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And Ethan Hawke's performance was great, and he's only in one issue in the comic book anyway, and they made a story about his character on the screen.
Yep.
So that is stuff that's derived.
He was great too.
He was awesome. I mean, it was a great show. I mean, every show on DC Plus with Marvel is all good.
Yeah.
What did I say? DC Plus.
Yeah.
A concussion.
They are, and I'm going to echo what you said, Gary. This show was just so different for me. And like you said about how you didn't want to have a PhD and stuff, they did so many things in this show that is not big budget mainstream media. Like, when they did the reveal, and obviously spoilers, but anybody watching this knows we're gonna spoil stuff as we talk about it. But when they did that twist at the end of episode 4, and he's in the asylum and everything, I've seen that many times in movies where they recontextualize what you thought was the reality and change it and this and that. But seeing it in the confines of the MCU and Marvel Disney stab at something like that was amazing. And then they follow it up with last week's episode, which we didn't get to talk about, but that entire episode was art. Their interpretation of the afterlife, like we got to see the afterlife in Marvel.
It's peaceful. Isn't it peaceful?
That was amazing. I loved it. I loved the entire episode, and that was probably the darkest subject matter that Marvel has covered, especially in the MCU. And it was heartbreaking, and it was valid. You felt what he went through would, cause that to happen. Like, I think it was earned. So I love this series. I would have gone for another episode, but I think even with how short it was, it still stuck the landing. Perfect point you made about the post-credit scene. That was the bow that wrapped it up nice and tight.
Yep.
And I'm sure you're going to ask this, but to stop my rambling, I'm just going to put it out there now. It's my favorite Disney Plus Marvel show.
Nice. Okay. Wow, that's big. Ooh. I mean, like I said, it was beautifully done in a lot of ways. That disorder would not be easy to portray on camera, I feel.
They were so creative with how they did it.
Yeah. The reflections, which I didn't realize this. But after we seen Jake, but looking back at some of those reflections, there was 2 reflections. So you're seeing Mark, you're seeing Steven, you're seeing Jake, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm like, this is crazy. It's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Well, every time he killed somebody, it was Jake. Every time.
Yep.
Jake was through the whole thing.
Yeah. And the subtle things, like when he changed accents, that I didn't pick up at first. And then I'm like, holy shit. Every time basically he took a beating, that was Jake, because he was the boxer taking the beating, right? Every time he got abused by his mom, you seen that scene where he rolled his eyes back into his head and he was changing into Jake.
The only thing that we have seen on the Marvel Disney Plus about the abuse with his mom treated him the way he did after that tragedy was the Kingpin in Daredevil when he was growing up. Now that is way worse than this because it was a lot more graphic and you didn't see a lot of the graphic. Like when he killed people, you didn't see all that. And that's how Disney Plus is. I totally understand that. But they actually showed more of the gods, of the Egyptian gods, and there's so much more layers of gods in the Marvel universe that they're coming. They're all coming in probably. So, I mean, it's
I'll be honest. I'll be disappointed if they don't do more, because I want to see more Jake. I think he's probably my favorite out of the three, to be honest.
Well, I think.
Go ahead, Bubba.
No, I just think that they made Spectre in the comic book is the bad. They switched everything around. They switched everything around. Like Mark Spector is the badass, the mercenary, the killer. You know, Jake was the informant, gathered information on the street level. Okay. And then Stephen Grant was the playboy Bruce Wayne philanthropist. Really? So they switched all that shit around. And then they, you know what I mean? And at the end, I don't want to get to the they had subtle things in every episode of stuff.
Yes.
Subtle
The fish
stuff.
tank had everything.
The fish tank had two fish at the end. That means
two fish, Grant, but it also had the boat. It had the pyramid. It had everything.
Yeah. And the way they ended that, like you said, Gary, the post-credit scene was amazing, but how do you not tell more of that story?
Yep.
Like Steven and Mark don't know that Jake even exists, and Khonshu's going to use Jake as his avatar. Like
Khonshu's a dick.
Did you see what the license plate on the limo?
Spectre.
Yep.
And then also the hospital was named after the artist of Moon Knight Volume 1.
Nice.
Okay.
And they asked him if he could do it, and Bill said finally, he goes, "Yeah, go ahead and do that." He was cool with it.
A little touch that got a pop out of me also was when we got to see the Jake identity, him having that cap on, like in the comic. Just that little touch, I loved
the
it.
newsboy hat.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, he was amazing. So to me,
that's the most
Oscar Isaac, Ethan Hawke, and then that May Calloway, or I don't know.
She was actually the first Egyptian superhero.
Yeah. Yep. That's
Scarlet.
What they were.
Yeah, the Scarlet. Oh Jesus!
Scarab.
The Scarlet Scarab, and it was in Avengers. No, it was in Invaders 25, and he was actually a bad guy. They switched that up, and he was a male, and then in the stories, it was a female. It was her.
Okay.
Which she did great. She
really
did.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Sorry, guys. I don't know if we reviewed the fourth episode either.
We did.
But I want to touch on that part when she's in the tomb, when they discover the tomb. I love that they had Alexander the Great's tomb.
Yeah, right.
And they have this reveal that he's Macedonian, but he was an Egyptian ruler. Like that, I love history, and that's such a cool name drop and everything. But the horror elements a little bit with the mummy and them getting chased, and that part where it grabs her and pulls her into the part of the cave, and then she pops out real quick and she gets pulled back in again. Yeah, that was just a little touch that I loved. There were so many little things in this series that I thought were great.
They could have had a little bit of touch of Apocalypse.
Okay, so now's the time for some grades. Cable, I think you might as well go first. You spoke the beans. You said it's your favorite Disney Plus series. So what do you grade? What do you grade it?
I want to be consistent with what, I don't remember what I rated all the other shows. So if somebody would go back, I might
go back and watch them.
But, I'm going to go A-.
Okay. And you're number one.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Bubs, where are you at? Okay. Bubs?
I liked it. I really did like it. It's so hard when we rank all these shows, because this show here had more than any show out of all Disney Plus shows. It told the story without actually having footage of it. They talked about it. Man, that ending where he, killed Ethan Hawke's character it's never been that that ending extra footage they have never done that before in an MCU movie where they just got that violent and just shot somebody and killed them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most violent. What do you call them? Extras. Most extra
Post-credit scene?
Post credits. That's the most violent post credit scene of anything, even in the movies and anything, I believe, because that's just. I mean, he killed him, shot him in the head. I mean, you didn't see it, but that's what happened.
Yeah.
I just think that all the disorders and him playing, I believe Oscar Isaac's role was probably the best role ever in any MCU due to the fact he had to play so many characters in one person. And I know I'm going to get bashed, but I thought he did a better job than I know Robert Downey was Iron Man and all that, but this it takes
Robert
a lot.
Downey Jr. had it easy. He just had to play
this is playing himself.
Yeah, but this is totally different. And he introduced the character. You got all the backlog. You got the history. And I'm going to say, I mean, I did like Hawkeye's season. And I think Wanda's was a letdown. Loki's was very, very good. But I mean, all these shows are something really, really good. They're all high. But I would probably give it an A+ based on the performance of Isaac.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to say, man. I mean, it's an A for sure. I don't know if it's a minus or a plus. It's definitely an A. I'll just go with that. As far as my favorite shows, that's tough. I'd have to think about it, but I loved WandaVision and I loved Loki. But like again, just the acting in this, and Oscar Isaac and being able to play 3 different characters is amazing to me.
Well, he played 5.
5, yeah, technically, yeah. Good point. Yep.
Yeah. Just in my eyes, I could be wrong, people. If I am, please tell me. But I think 5.
But I thought he did a great job. I'm gonna give it an A. I'm gonna probably say number 2. I think Loki just slightly better for me.
Yeah, what's your ranking, Bubba? You didn't give us your ranking amongst the shows.
I would probably say, due to the fact of the bigger story of Moon Knight, which told its origin story pretty much, it's going to have to be number 1 because every other Marvel show is not an origin until they get to Miss Marvel. And I don't think it might be good. I have to turn the other cheek, but I think totally, I'm going to say Moon Knight is probably number 1.
Wow, okay.
Due to the fact of the origin story and just the acting. And I'm going to have to watch it all the way through because then you don't have to. It's better that way.
Yeah, you're right.
So,
Shane, good. Hawkeye is number 2. Moon Knight 1. He was bored with WandaVision.
Shots are fired. Well, hey. I mean, they're all good shows.
Loki is 3.
I mean, they're all good shows. I mean,
yeah, they are. They're great.
I mean,
there's none of them are bad. It's just which is better, but I had WandaVision as number 1 until Moon Knight. And Moon Knight, I think, firmly takes number 1.
If I had to base it off the last 3,
I don't have one.
Episodes, it would probably be number 1. You know what I mean? Moon Knight.
Okay.
I thought those 3 episodes were phenomenal. They were great. But overall as a series, you take all episodes into consideration. I would probably put it number 2 then.
Yeah.
And my thing about having Ethan Hawke's character was like Doom. Well, that got blown out of the water. So that was. I mean, it had a good premise of stuff, and there's a little bit. I'm telling you, I think they put in Pharaoh Rum Tut in one of those caskets or something, or the display of Kang on a tomb. There's something small or minute that I haven't seen, and I'm not going frame by frame. I don't know how to do that. But I mean, we're talking about Egyptian stuff. So Egyptian stuff is talking about Rum Tut and talking about Apocalypse. We just haven't seen it yet. But I'm telling you, it's there because Apocalypse was the first mutant ever.
If he was watching Pam and Tommy, he'd figure out Slow it
Frame
down.
by frame,
I don't know how to
Slow it down to speed it up.
Well.
Anyway, any final thoughts on Moon Knight before we move on to the next topic?
Not a thought on Moon Knight, but a thought on MCU, or two MCU thoughts. Today is actually the 10th anniversary of the Avengers hitting theaters, so that's
nice.
A ways ago now. And to Bubba's point about MCU, Moon Knight, Disney Plus being an origin, all three shows this year are. They went with established characters last year, and this year is all brand new characters. So I don't know if that was intentional, but they used to have that same framework when they were releasing 2 movies a year. They would release one sequel, and they'd release an origin or a beginning.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. But
yeah,
I
would do. Okay.
go ahead.
I was just gonna say they would do like in 2014 they released Winter Soldier, which is a sequel, and Guardians, and then in 2015 they did Age of Ultron, which was a sequel, and then Ant-Man. And they had this one movie sequel, one movie origin, and I don't know if they did that intentionally this year with the Disney Plus, but yeah, I'm excited for what's next.
The thing with Moon Knight, though, guys, is they have to make him more and spawning off different, like Blade. Now, this Werewolf by Night is coming in not Werewolf.
Boy, that's
Werewolf
shaped
by
up
Night.
to be something.
Werewolf by Night in October. Does Moon Knight pop in because that's the first appearance where he had to go in and kill Werewolf by Night, and he turned on the bitters or whatever, and then maybe Khonshu has him go out and try to kill him because Khonshu, whatever they do, but that he's going to be bebopping off of some shows. He was an Avenger, like I said before we started. He was a secret Avenger. He was a West Coast Avenger. He was a team player, hopefully. But now with all these, this Jake Lockley personality, I don't know if he could be a team player because he's a badass dude. Like he's ranked up there right with the Punisher, and him and the Punisher will tag up. Hopefully, with Berthenol as the Punisher.
John Bernthal's Punisher would pop into this as a
I was hoping too
cameo, but that's good. It stood on its own merit. They didn't have to do anything. They didn't have
I just want to see more. I just want to see more and go bebop because they got a 10-year plan because they sit up in a cabin and they shoot the shit and they pace out this thing. But 10 years is a long time. And as of right now, they're going to have to pace with a new Fantastic Four director because Watts resigned and quit the other day. So, I mean, I don't know.
I wonder why.
I don't know. I don't know why.
I think he was burned out with doing superhero movies because he did the whole Spider-Man trilogy. Okay. And then No Way Home was so huge. He just wants to take some time off instead of jumping into a whole new possible franchise. But they think he'll be back for 4 whenever they get around to making that.
Those are the only movies that are actually actually perk up my interest anymore. I'm not going and see. I don't go to the movies unless it's MCU or Star Wars movies.
Pretty much the same.
Yeah, I mean,
I would like to see the new Fantastic Beasts. Crimes.
I heard that's not good at all. I heard.
I don't know, but I wouldn't mind seeing that. But there's very few movies that aren't Marvel or Star Wars or DC.
I mean, I'm sorry, that's
Sony, whatever.
Superhero stuff and Star Wars, and then that's it. Maybe epic movies.
Yeah, something on the big screen that's worth seeing it on the big screen. Everything else I can watch on the little screen, and especially with how many movies they put out onto streaming so quick and everything.
Yeah. But anyway, gentlemen, I thought it was a great series. Again, I'm sad it's over, but Obi-Wan Kenobi is coming. So we have something else to look forward to here within a few weeks. But next, we are going to move on to Doctor Strange. Thanks, Jimmy.
Thanks, Jimmy.
But yeah, I just, I think this is going to be a cool experience. The 3 of us get to hang out with Shane. And Jeremy, I don't know if any of your boys are coming, but
I'm excited.
I can't wait to see Bubba in the comic book store.
That'll be. I can't
wait to see Bubba eating dinner because that's always an adventure.
Oh, let us wrap. That'll be great.
I hope not. We gotta find a buffet.
I don't think there's too many.
Do not let him stop at Sheetz for a Nacho Grande before.
No, I won't go to Sheetz.
No, I will grab the wheel and redirect us back
right
on
on Katanning. This is Channel 4 News. There has been a major scene on 422 leaving Sheets.
An unstable man is pacing back and forth across 422, complaining about no nachos grande.
Oh, it's just Shane going. His boy's going to Saturday driving.
I don't blame him because he probably doesn't trust them around us, especially Bob. But
kids love me, man.
Well, yeah, they love you, but you just
I know I'm a little too much sometimes. Some people hate me. I don't know. I was told today I was a hypocrite. That's what I was told today.
At work, or
I thought you were gonna say hippie.
I can't say. No, I'm not a hippie. No, I like tie-dyed shirts. No, I got called a hypocrite.
He does like tie-dye shirts.
I don't know. I don't know if being a hypocrite means fucking being egotistical about shit I've done in my life. You know what I mean? And I can comment about stuff, but yeah, I'm sorry that I've done stuff with my life. I can't help it. I love my life and I talk about it. No, I could be. I don't.
No, I'm glad you love your life, dude. That's good.
I can't be a hippie. Well, I just like tie-dyed shirts because I never got into Garcia music, but I could smoke a bowl though. I mean, I tell you what. But then if I do, there goes the Nacho Grande cable. Ay.
Oh boy.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it is Cinco de Mayo tomorrow also.
Oh, I know.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
But I just want some. My body's beat. Every time I fall, I'm telling you, every time we say this, and I know I don't stretch, but my body is beat up since I fell really, really bad, and I don't know what happened.
Did you sweat? Did you stretch before you mowed the grass in tornado yesterday?
No, I actually boxed, and then I mowed grass, and I lifted.
But did you stretch before you boxed?
I stretch a little bit, but my back is just I messed something up for real. I really did, and I just try to toughen it up because I'm not a pansy and. Not a pansy. I get stuff.
You had an accent all of a sudden. I don't know.
I'm not a pansy.
He's a weird
maybe Bubba's got DID.
Yeah, maybe. He's definitely got ADHD. I know that.
No, I just like to just talk a little bit.
He just loves his life, has a good time.
Yeah, I love my life. Hey, people didn't think I'd fucking be around this long. Fuck them. I'm here.
Proving people wrong every day.
Yeah, that's right.
I love everybody. Hey, I try to. There's some people I don't like.
But anyway,
I know. There's some people I don't like. I know. I did. Okay. I don't turn the other cheek though. Tammy just told me today. She's like, "You're vindictive. You can't forget. You not vindictive. You just have to let it go. Let it go. Let it
Another
go."
sing along. Yes.
Yeah. I said I can't let nothing go, Tam.
Especially
you
little
need to
Bubba.
let it go. Little Bubba.
Can't let that go.
No. I hold on to it tight.
Keep your hands where we can see them, Bubba.
They're right here, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway,
no.
Doctor Strange.
It's not like it's a business meeting here.
That's
you ever see that on all those during COVID? A couple guys had business meeting. Their pants are down. I don't know if their wives were underneath the table. I don't know what the hell they were doing. Yeah, they're like, "Hey, everybody." So
that'd be great.
Sorry.
Anyway,
back to
Doctor Strange. Yeah, it's gonna be an awesome. I can't wait till Friday. Again,
stay off social media until then. I'm gonna just try to be very selective because there is so much shit going out there, and it's gonna be overwhelming. It's gonna be too much.
Well, we are gonna get a reaction from all of us. We're gonna hopefully shoot a video afterwards.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Just a brief video, on the phone that we can post out of an initial reaction. But any expectations for this?
Spoiler-free. Expectations. I'm trying to temper them because.
Are you?
Yeah, with what they established in No Way Home, and we know it's the multiverse, it's really easy to let your imagination run away and think you're going to see every character that's ever been. So I'm just trying not to expect anything and try to remember that, it's a Doctor Strange movie, not every Marvel character that we've ever seen on screen movie.
Right.
So I'm trying not to think about it too much. And then I don't I don't know if you guys saw, there was a clip that was officially released by Marvel, so it's not a leak or anything. It came out, I think, on Monday, and it showed a couple characters that we thought were going to be in it, but one we knew from the trailer, and then one that I think everybody thought but wasn't sure about. Do you guys know what I'm talking about at all?
No, because I don't know.
I
I don't think I've seen it. Maybe I did see it, but I'm not sure. Go ahead and tell me.
All right, it's Patrick Stewart. We knew from the trailer.
Oh, yeah,
we heard his voice, so he's going to be in it.
Mm-hmm.
So he's in it.
He confirmed it.
Yeah. And then the other one is Peggy Carter, Captain Carter. She's
got
the Union Jack shield,
Mm-hmm.
And I think Mordo tells Doctor Strange it's time to meet the Illuminati. So they did confirm for sure it is the Illuminati.
I did see that.
So it's nothing groundbreaking. Like, it's stuff that we all kind of thought, but it's still, for me, I was like, why are they releasing this?
Well, they had everybody on the red carpet the other day. So if you didn't know Carter, Carter and Stewart, then right there and then killed it right there. But
the part of Professor X that they did show, a hand resting on a yellow arm of a hover chair. So they're going 90s comic,
nice.
Animated series design Professor X, which I love. That. Yeah, I'm very stoked for that. Saw some other potential leaks that I don't know if they're true or not, so I'm not too upset about them.
I'm gonna be pissed.
Rumors, but
I'm gonna be pissed if Tom Cruise is in this motherfucker.
He might break something else.
I don't want.
I hope not.
I don't want to say that because there was a character that everybody thought was Tom Cruise in that one trailer, and they've figured out who that is, and it's not Tom Cruise. It's actually somebody that we've already seen in the MCU, so I won't spoil that either. But it wasn't Tom Cruise that everybody thought was Tom Cruise.
Yeah, because he would be playing the superior Iron Man,
right? And that's not.
I'm just not into that. Like I'm not. I don't. First off, as I know you guys, I don't like Tom Cruise as an actor. I don't like his movies except for a couple of them. So I definitely don't want him in the MCU.
Boy, Bubba, you and me are just not on the same page tonight.
I'm sorry.
I don't want him in the. I don't want him in the MCU either.
I don't want him in the MCU.
As far as acting, I don't mind him. I don't.
Emily Blunt and her husband John Kaczynski and Blunt. Kaczynski. I can't pronounce names. I'm sorry. Kaczynski. But both of them, if they make an appearance, I will be ecstatic.
Yeah, that I will too. I think they're perfect for
not in no parallel universe.
That's MCU. That's one thing that I'm thinking about a lot as I try not to get my expectations up. So I don't want them to bring in all these cool characters.
I get disappointed all the time.
Like in No Way Home, and then send them home and we don't get to see them ever again. Like I want something to happen where the multiverse is broke open and characters come in. But a couple of tidbits I saw that I thought were interesting. Like you said a little bit ago, Bubba, in Kevin Feige We Trust, he was upset by how much footage they're showing of the movie in the trailer.
I bet.
He wasn't happy about that, which I agree with. Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to see that shit. One trailer or two, that's it. I don't need 6.
Yeah, I don't watch past I watched the teaser trailer and the first official trailer, and I'll react to both of them, and then that's it. I don't watch the TV spots. I don't watch this or that.
No.
But, and then there was one other tidbit, but I can't think of it now. I've completely forgot.
This Hugh Jackman. Hugh come in as Wolverine one last time.
Nah,
I'd be okay with it if he didn't stay.
Oh, I'd be fine
one last
with it.
time. Yeah, one last time to get that connection.
I don't know how I feel because I guess if you look at the multiverse and parallel universes, the whole idea of a parallel universe is every possible
scenario
can happen. But I was going to say, what are the chances that there's, 2 different Wolverines? But if you're looking at a parallel universe, and that's the whole point of it, is that repeats and happens. I just know I love Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. I absolutely love Michael Fassbender as Magneto.
I do too.
1,000%. I think as much as I like, I can't think of his name now, but the original Magneto, I think Michael Fassbender blew him away.
Oh, Gandalf the Grey.
Yeah, Ian.
None shall pass here. No, that's the wrong move.
Obviously, Patrick Stewart was born to be Professor X, and I really liked James McAvoy. Like, the whole First Class cast was really good. but I just want fresh. I don't want anybody to carry over. When they eventually do get to the mutants and X-Men, I want it to be all new, brand new.
They need to hurry up with
I
this
agree.
though. I know it's been settled with the last X-Men movie, but they need to sprinkle some something. She's got to say bring mutants home or do something as a Scarlet Witch. Something that's significant that starts the whole thing off, because and I don't know if she's going to go bad. See, that's a little scary for me.
I think she's going to be the antagonist of the movie.
I think she is
excited for that.
Yeah, because she could kill, like when she went crazy into comic books. I mean, she killed everybody. Scott Lang and Jack of Hearts. She blew up the Avenger Mansion. Iron Man. She just went crazy. And
she's one of the most popular entities in the Marvel Comics universe, at least for an Earthbound person. And they've mentioned that about the MCU, and then they kind of flip-flop and say no, Captain Marvel's more powerful, and either one. But
no way. Which is more power in a
Elizabeth Olsen as Scarlet Witch, I think, is the only person in the MCU that is close to Oscar Isaac for acting chops. What she did in WandaVision and what it looks like she does in this trailer, and is going to do in this movie, I think it looks amazing. So
yeah, for sure.
Do we see
I'm
White
intrigued
Vision?
to see evil Doctor Strange or Strange Supreme, whatever the hell.
Well, and you never watched the What If cartoon with him?
No, I watched it.
Yeah, because that's the same character.
Right.
He was just all went all to hell because he couldn't. Love is a crazy thing.
Damn right it is.
There's like 17 action figures for that, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm waiting on the last one to come in. It's in the mail. It should be here tomorrow or Friday. I think I'm going to do my video on Saturday and try to edit it all and get it up on Saturday to catch the Doctor Strange hype while it's opening weekend.
Hashtag that so you can try to catch some of that. But
this is going to be a huge.
I'm excited.
This is gonna be a huge movie. I'm excited too. I wish I could call off work. That's how excited I am. Hey, your mom showed back up. I know. Hey, Deb, thanks for tuning back again.
We're still here.
Thanks, Jesse James.
Hey. But no, I'm excited. I think it'll be a good time. Cable and I always usually go see these, but it's nice that Bubba's coming this time, and it's even nicer that Shane's coming too. So should be a great time.
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
Hopefully we can shoot some footage of Bubba at doing something, whether it's eating dinner or in the comic book store or
yelling
a video
at
after
the theater staff.
Yeah, whatever it is. He always does something interesting.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
If it was difficult for you and Tammy to get 2 seats together for Spider-Man, we might have to get in there early to get 5.
Yeah, maybe. I'm picking you up at 4:30, man, in the Millennium Falcon. Boom, going down.
Well, I will be there ready for you. So, grab some dinner and, I'm
ready.
See where the night takes us.
Yeah.
Well, just to the movies, man. That's it, man. I can't do nothing else.
Comic book store.
The comic book. I'm afraid to go in there. I'm always afraid to go in there because
I told you I'll lock your wallet up.
Okay.
If you really want,
me and Tammy tried to play the Powerball. We weren't successful because if I was, you guys would definitely hear about it. And I still owe you guys. I got to swing by Bob's and get 2 shirts.
B.O.B. baby.
Oh yeah.
I got to swing by and pick them up.
Bring me a Wapaho too while you're at it.
It'll last long.
No, it wouldn't. A, it'd be soggy. B, it would be gone before you left the driveway of Bob.
It'd be gone as soon as they gave it to me.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Yeah, well, But no, I mean, I enjoyed, I can't wait for Friday. I enjoyed the Unscripted. Once again, I'm just trying to get the word out. This ain't easy, but it ain't easy being cheesy. So I just keep doing it because I like to do it.
It's easy for you, Bubba.
What, being cheesy?
Yeah, after that line.
Oh, that was bad. I know. But you know what? If someone would correct me, I know they're listening. That's all.
That sounds like something a hippie would say, if you ask me.
A hippie without sleeves.
A hippie without sleeves.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man. Hey, well, no, that's not how it goes.
Hey, I don't know what more people can ask. We had 2 sing-alongs tonight.
Righteous dude, man. Let's light up a banner and start partying like it's 1999.
Start singing some Jimi Hendrix for us, Bubs.
I don't know.
Papa Riddle over here.
Voodoo Child. Double Riddle. I don't know. I'm not even. Can you see me if I was drinking? I need to do one of these shows drinking.
It sounds like you have been.
Give him some Mad Dog and
water.
Ready to roll.
Oh, I'm good with wine though. Lambrusco, I can drink a whole gallon of Lambrusco, not even thinking about it.
Well, you are Dago.
I am Italian.
Proud Dago, yes.
I am a proud Dago.
Yep.
I love my wine.
I'm half. I like
Day. Hey.
I don't mind wine.
Yeah, wine's good. And then
I don't like winers, but I like wines.
Oh, I bitch sometimes because stuff ain't right, and I know I can change stuff. And
He's the voice of the voiceless.
I don't get an opportunity to, so I just sit back and yeah. Hey. Hey, before we get off, I just want to say I saw the Hardys the other day at IWC, and I tell you what,
that show was bumping.
I tell you what, it was packed. It was every match was good. Bill Collier versus Elijah Dean, and Bill was on mark.
He usually is.
And and it was just IWC's got it going on. They're bringing in like the weekend of my birthday. I think they're bringing in Eddie Kingston, which I never saw, and I never saw. I mean, Thunder Rosa. I didn't do the autographs because I had to work and I got down there. But me and Dominic and the girls went. You know, the wives went, and
nice.
Tam enjoyed it. So it was
they
good.
Always put on a hell of a show.
Oh yeah, Justin Plummer and them guys do great stuff. I mean, I like to see some more, but it's just due to my scheduling. So all you independent people in running companies, I like to go, but it costs. I mean, I'm busy as hell. You know, book the 3 of us, we'll show up. That ain't ever happening, but because we're.
I love to work for IWC.
Oh, I would love to. Oh my God, I would sit there and I mean, whatever. So. Okay, well,
gentlemen, I think I'm going to pull the plug on this.
Yes, please do, because it's like it's hooked up to a monitor and boop. Yep, that's what I feel like. That's okay. Just subscribe, people. Watch our shows, and I'll be doing the Steelers, the Triple B Black and Gold Dynasty very soon. I can't compete with the Pens,
nice.
So that's why I didn't do it. And I'll have it out. But I'm real excited for Friday night. So Friday night we won't spoil nothing. I swear to God, I will not spoil anything.
Next week, we'll talk about it on Unscripted or whatever we're doing.
And in 2 weeks, and in 2 weeks, we have the gentleman from Three Rivers Con coming in.
That's exciting.
On the Triple B Experience. Yeah. So
and then we'll have to book Josh.
Yeah.
So
anybody. I have to get on that. I've been slacking on guests because I've just been periodically just sprinkling
he's the one from your comic book store, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
I can get. Yep. Yeah. I would like to get. Also, I would like to get Chad Henry to talk about how to do the draft because he works for the Colts. See if I can get him on. He could talk wrestling and what's it take to be an NFL scout if I can get him on. I mean, hopefully I threw him out there. So it is what it is. And he knows his shit. So wrestling and football. So
nice.
Okay.
Well,
thanks,
just
guys.
a couple of things. Shane, we'll see you on Friday. Let us know whenever you're getting close, or you're there, or whatever. And then also, again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there that are in all of our lives. You know, my wife, my sisters, my mom, all that good stuff.
Yes.
St. Rosie, Tammy.
Yes.
All the wonderful mothers out there that make the world go round.
All the mothers that make it all special when they're sliding on a pole looking for that dollar for everybody, because those are the mothers that work hard for the money.
Wow, that took a turn.
I tried to be genuine and sincere. He just took it.
I just went. I went. Sorry, I'm going to be.
I just wished your future wife a happy Mother's Day, and then he goes directly into polls.
I've been drinking all night. I'm sorry.
We believe it.
No, I'm kidding. I'm an idiot. Sometimes I'm a fucking idiot.
No.
Oh, I know.
Okay, happy Mother's Day to all the special ladies in everybody's lives and the strippers as well. But anyway, yes.
Stripper second. No offense. But
oh, shit.
All right. We'll see you later.
Yeah, as good as any ending.
Yep.
Bye.
Later.